Since we are recognized by the London Metal Exchange to be the delivery point for its non-ferrous metals contracts, so far we've already had 14 warehouses within a year to house these non-ferrous metals, which are now amounting to over 17,000 tons. And also at the same time, another key market that we see potential is the precious metal gold market. And you may ask me why we are doing this now. We do see this as an area that Hong Kong should really focus on in light of our tremendous advantages with the one country, two systems. And also at the same time, in terms of why we are doing this now, again, this backdrop of geopolitical changes, in particular of the need for global investors, be it a corporate, individual, or even family offices to diversify, precious metals is indeed a very much a hedge for them in order to allow them to do their asset allocation.
Earlier, you proposed a Hong Kong import, Shenzhen refining, and overseas re-export model. So how would this work in practice?
I think there are a number of things that we are now doing. First of all, on the storage side, we are going to increase our storage capacity in our Hong Kong gold vault to be beyond 2,000 tons within the coming 3 years. And against this backdrop, we are also hoping to see how we can further leverage the regional development in our own country. Because right now, gold export is not allowed in our own country. But that said, if we have gold sourced from offshore, outside the country, and they can leverage through Hong Kong the processing and also the refining capacity of Shenzhen and also the neighboring region in such a way that for the gold that are sourced offshore, they can go into Shenzhen for refinery and they can come out and to be exported through Hong Kong to the rest of the world with the view that these gold originally are from outside. And that's exactly the plan that we have, and also we've already reached an agreement with Shenzhen with a view to facilitate that. What we have is on the international side, Hong Kong is in the national front. We are going to build this gold clearing system and also the gold market. But at the same time, we hope that through leveraging the refining capacity of the Shenzhen area and also through this arrangement, we can allow the broader utilization resources, not just in Hong Kong, but also the Greater Bay Area. And since the announcement of the government's plan to build our International Gold Trading Center, I must say that we have been seeing a lot of interest globally and regionally. Like, for example, recently we have a major refinery company from Switzerland who originally headquartered in Geneva and New York, and now they decided to set up their third headquarters in Hong Kong. And I knew these people when they come to Hong Kong, and I asked them why Hong Kong. And they have made it very clear it's because of the commitment of the Hong government to build this market that drives them here. And also at the same time, gold originally and also indigenously is a very popular product in Asia and also in China.
Looking ahead, what are some key steps in turning this vision into reality?
So there are, at the same time, 3 elements that we're working on. One element is we're going to build a government-sponsored and supported clearing system. And the fact that it is a government-run clearing system gives us a lot of credibility for global investors to utilize it. So our plans is to announce and also implement this clearing system in Hong Kong as a government-sponsored entity this year. So another element that we're working on is to establish and set up an industry association. We need to have a mechanism to gather the opinions and inputs from industry. We can able to get the widest possible opinions and views across the industry, across the value chain, and also make sure that we are making informed decisions in every step that we take. The third bit, the element that we're working on, is to have a product ecosystem. Because after all, for this product to thrive, it's not just about gold storage. In particular, we want to have more financial products, be it about ETFs or about futures that we need to leverage the gold storage in Hong Kong. And it's something that we are actively liaising with the market participants to ensure that when we have the clearing system launch and also have this market launch, we have the right financial products to go with it.
And how will the collaboration with the Greater Bay Area and the Yangtze River Delta further help Hong Kong integrate into the national development strategies?
We do see that one of the key elements of the 15th Five-Year Plan is the need for have a more coordinated approach in regional development. And that's exactly what we're trying to do in our gold market development. Right now, as I said, on the refining side, we are working with the Greater Bay Area, in particular Shenzhen, to make that possible. And at the same time, in our build-up of the gold clearing system, we're actually working very closely with the Shanghai Gold Exchange in the Yangtze River Delta, in particular to see how we can bring the storage here into Hong Kong. Kong. And lately, in fact, the Shanghai Gold Exchange already recognized one of the gold storage here in Hong Kong for their contracts to be traded in Shanghai. And going forward, with this clearing system to be developed, we are hopeful and also very confident we'll be able to further enhance the influence and also impact of our own country in the pricing power and also in the influence of the global financial market, in particular the gold market.